Have you ever wondered why your dog licks you every day? If you think it's just because of the salty taste on your skin or leftover crumbs from lunch, the truth might surprise you. Behind that seemingly simple lick lies a deeper message, one of love, connection, and loyalty. And once you realize that, you'll never look at your dog the same way again. In the world of dogs, licking isn't just a habit. It's a ritual, a way of saying, "You're my family. This is where I belong." From the very first days of life, puppies lick their mother and litter mates as a natural bonding instinct. And that instinct never fades even as they grow into your loyal companion. Scientists at Azabu University in Japan have discovered that gentle contact like licking or making eye contact can trigger the release of oxytocin, the same bonding hormone that connects parents to their children. Just one gentle lick can release oxytocin, the same hormone that bonds parents with their children. It floods both you and your dog with warmth, wiping away invisible barriers between you. So next time you feel that warm tongue brush against your hand, don't rush to wipe it off. Pause for a moment and understand, in a dog's world, this isn't just a daily routine. It's love, woven through every breath, every heartbeat, and every tiny lick. But licking is just the beginning. This video will uncover the hidden meanings behind more than 20 everyday dog behaviors. From how they choose where to sleep to the quiet look in their eyes and even the way they wait by their food bowl, each small action holds a powerful message. You're not just my owner. You are my whole world. And there's one behavior, sure 7, that has brought thousands of dog owners to tears once they truly understood what it meant. If you've ever locked eyes with your dog and felt something unspoken pass between you, stay with us until the end of this video. What you're about to discover could change how you see a dog's love forever. Comment with a 1 if you found this video helpful. 1. Licking your hand, a vow of love. You sit down finally unwinding after a long day, and like clockwork, your dog comes over warm, nose-soft tongue, brushing gently across your hand. To you, it might seem like just a little habit, but to your dog, it's a vow. From the time they're puppies, licking their mother and litter mates is how dogs feel safe. It's how they say, "I belong here." That instinct never goes away. When your dog licks you, it's not for the salt or crumbs. They're speaking in the most primal way. They know how "you are my family. You are my home." Japanese scientists have found that even a single gentle lick can release oxytocin, the love hormone, in both you and your dog. It's the same chemical that creates the sacred bond between parents and children. So the next time you feel that familiar lick, smile and let it happen. It's not random. It's pure love. And if you think that's all, wait until you discover the next behavior. It goes even deeper. Habit 2. Sleeping beside you. Trust in its deepest form. Imagine a creature in the wild. It only sleeps when it feels completely safe. Sleep is the moment of greatest vulnerability. No animal lies down beside someone it doesn't trust with its life. So when your dog chooses to sleep curled up next to you instead of in its own bed, it's not out of neediness. It's a powerful declaration. With you, I'm safe. Science backs this up. Studies on co-sleeping between humans and dogs show that both heart rates, slow anxiety drops, and oxytocin levels rise. It's not just emotional comfort, it's biological protection. So the next time your dog curls up close instead of going to its bed, don't push it away. In that quiet moment, your dog is whispering, "You're my shield, my peace." But trust doesn't only show up in sleep. Sometimes it takes the form of silent companionship when you least expect it. 3. Leaning on your leg. The weight of bonding. You're standing still, maybe looking out the window or answering a call. Suddenly you feel a gentle weight press against your leg. It's not a playful bump, not a demand. It's your dog leaning its whole body into you, anchoring itself with you. In the wild, animals lean on each other not just for touch, but for reassurance. It's a mix of submission and trust. When your dog leans its weight on you, it's sending a simple message: I don't need to watch my back. I trust you to protect me. Behavioral experts call this passive grounding. Even trained therapy dogs use this technique because their gentle body pressure can help reduce human stress and anxiety. So the next time your dog leans on your leg, don't push it off. It's not a nuisance. It's love pressed close. And sometimes that love isn't expressed through touch, but through quiet, protective presence. 4. Sitting in front of you, the silent shield. The doorbell rings. A guest walks in. Before you even react, your dog moves, no barking, no growling. Just a calm quiet, sit right in front of you, body facing the stranger. You might think it's curiosity, but in the dog's world, it's devotion. In the wild, wolves often place themselves between danger and those they protect. No noise needed, just presence. Studies on protective instincts in dogs show they naturally position themselves between their owner and a stranger, especially when the emotional bond is strong. It's not something they're trained to do. It's love evolved into instinct. So next time your dog calmly places itself between you and a guest, know this. If something happens, I'll be the one to stand in the way first. But not all care shows up as bold action. Sometimes it's expressed in the softest sound. 5. Whining. When you're sad, the voice of empathy. There are days when the house is quiet and so are you. Your shoulders slump, your eyes look tired. You don't say a word, but the air feels different, and then you hear it, a soft whine. Not loud, not demanding, just a tiny sound, almost a whisper. I can feel it too. In the wild, dogs are deeply attuned to emotional signals. A sigh, a slouched posture, even a change in your breathing. To them, these cues speak louder than words. A 2018 study published in Learning and Behavior found that dogs are more likely to approach and vocalize when their owners cry compared to when they hum or talk normally. It's not training, it's pure empathy. So the next time you hear that little whine during a heavy moment, don't ignore it. It's your dog trying to carry a bit of your sadness. It's their way of saying, you're not alone. And sometimes they don't need a sound, just a quiet look can speak volumes. 6. The silent gaze. A wordless confession. You sit still saying nothing, and then you notice those eyes. A steady, calm stare, not blinking, just holding you in the moment. To many people, eye contact from a dog can feel odd, maybe even confusing. But to your dog, it's not a challenge. It's a silent love confession. In the wild, prolonged eye contact is often a threat. But once trust is built, that gaze transforms into bonding. Research by Miho Nagasawa in Japan shows that when dogs and humans hold eye contact, both experience increased levels of oxytocin, the same hormone that bonds mothers with their newborns. So next time your dog quietly looks into your eyes, don't look away. Look back, because in that stillness they're saying, I choose you. I open my heart to you. And if that gaze isn't enough to surprise you, pay attention to every little footstep. 7. Following you everywhere. Loyalty in every step. You get up just to grab a glass of water, but before you even leave the room, you hear it, the click-clack of paws behind you. Down the hallway, into the kitchen, even waiting right outside the bathroom door. Some call it clinginess, others find it annoying. But to a dog, following you, step by step, isn't neediness. It's pack instinct. In the wild, being separated from the pack leader means danger. To them, wherever you go is where safety lives. Behaviorists even call these dogs Velcro dogs, stuck to your side like glue. Research shows that dogs with strong emotional bonds feel less anxious when near their humans. And their way of showing it, they follow your every step. So the next time you sigh as that little shadow patiently waits outside the door, remember, it's not attachment, it's love walking right behind you. And sometimes that love doesn't move with footsteps. It shows up in a single small gesture on your body. 8. Placing a paw on you. A gentle reminder. I'm here. You're sitting quietly, lost in thought, when suddenly you feel a light pressure on your arm. A small paw placed gently, no scratching, no tugging, no urgency. Just presence. In a dog's world, paws are one of their earliest tools for connection. Placing a paw on another pack member is how they touch, how they affirm, I see you. So when your dog places a paw on you, it's not begging to play or asking for food. It's their way of whispering, are you okay? I'm right here. Studies on dog-human bonding show that even light touches like this can regulate heart rate and reduce stress. It's not just affection, it's biological balance. So the next time your dog gently places a paw on you, don't brush it away. Instead, place your hand over it and hold it for a moment. That's a silent conversation no words could ever replace. But paws aren't the only way love is shown. Sometimes it comes wrapped up in unexpected gifts. 9. Bringing you gifts. Packed treasures from the heart. You're sitting peacefully and suddenly something drops at your feet. Maybe it's a sock, a stick, or a shredded stuffed toy. Their eyes sparkle, tail wagging furiously, waiting for your reaction. Most people see this as playful mischief. But for dogs, it's a ritual rooted in ancient pack behavior. In the wild, wolves often share food or valuable items with those they trust most. So when your dog brings you its favorite thing, it's saying, "This matters to me and I want to share it with you." Behaviorists call this affiliative behavior, strengthening bonds through sharing. Whether it's a dirty sock or a muddy stick to your dog, it's a pure offering of trust. So the next time you find a treasure at your feet, smile and accept it. Because in your dog's world, it's not just an object, it's love wrapped in a gift. And sometimes no gift is needed. All it takes is a quiet sound, a voice of empathy. 10. Whining. When you're sad. A sound of shared emotion. Some days sadness seeps into every corner of the room. You sit silently, your eyes heavy. And then from across the room comes a soft whine. Not loud, not pushy, just enough to say, "I feel it too." In lab studies, dogs were exposed to owners who were either crying or speaking normally. When they heard crying, dogs were more likely to approach and make noise, an effort to share the weight of sorrow. That quiet whine isn't random. It's empathy evolved over thousands of years. When we hurt, they feel it too. And their only way to show it is through those small, tender sounds. So the next time you hear that gentle whine during a heavy moment, know this. Your dog is trying to carry some of your pain. They're saying you're not alone. 11. Sharing a toy. When you're sad, a soothing gift. You sigh, shoulders heavy. Without a word, your dog senses it. Then it disappears for a moment and returns with something in its mouth, maybe an old ball, a torn stuffed animal, or even a forgotten sock. It places it gently in front of you, eyes, watching, tail wagging softly as if to say, "Don't be sad. This makes me happy, I want to share it with you." In wolf packs, sharing food or precious objects isn't random. It's a bonding ritual, a sign that says we are one. Behaviorists call this targeted pro-social behavior. Actions meant to comfort a pack member who's feeling low. Think about it, your dog doesn't have much to give, but when it brings you its most prized possession, it's not being silly. It's empathy. It's your dog trying to carry a piece of your sadness with its own little treasure. So next time you find something dropped at your feet, smile and reach down to pet them. That's their silent message: I can't speak, but I can share. Fright 12. Sitting between you and a stranger. A quiet shield. The door opens. A guest walks in. Before you can say a word, your dog shifts its body, placing itself between you and the newcomer. No growl, no bark. Just sitting quiet and alert. To you, it might seem like curiosity, but for your dog, it's a primal protective instinct. In the wild, wolves instinctively place themselves between danger and their pack. No drama, just presence. Studies on proximity-based protection show that dogs deeply bonded to their humans will often position themselves between them and potential threats without needing any command. It's not training. It's love awakened into instinct. So the next time your dog quietly sits in front of you when someone enters the room, know this. It's not chance. It's a vow unspoken through barking. If something happens, I'll be the one to step forward first. 13. Giving up. Joy, love wrapped in patience. The ball sits there. The leash still hangs by the door. Usually your dog would be bouncing, urging you outside. But today you're tired. Your eyes are sunken. Instead of asking to play, your dog lies. Quietly a few feet away, watching, tail flicking gently, then still. This isn't laziness, it's love wrapped in patience. Dogs are remarkably sensitive to changes in posture, breathing, even hormone scents coming from your body. When they sense exhaustion, their play instinct takes a back seat. They set aside their joy just to give you space. Studies on canine empathy show that many dogs reduce activity when their owners show signs of stress or fatigue. It's not forced. It's an emotional adjustment just for you. So next time your dog skips its daily excitement, don't worry. That's its way of saying, "Today I'll wait." You matter more than my fun. 14. Nudging you with its nose. The scent of concern. You're lying still, eyes distant. Then a cold nose gently presses against your cheek, forehead, or just below your eye. No licking, no nudge, just a slow breath and a careful sniff. To you, it may seem like curiosity, but to your dog, it's concern. A dog's nose can detect changes in hormones, from stress-related cortisol to illness you haven't noticed yet. Veterinary studies have recorded cases of dogs naturally detecting diabetes or even cancer just through smell. So when your dog presses its nose to your face, it's not just being nosy. It's a worried check-in. A quiet question. Is something wrong? Are you okay? Instead of pulling away, let it sniff. Because sometimes that cold little nudge is the most sincere form of comfort your dog can give. 15. Sleeping on your clothes. Dreams wrapped in your scent. You walk into the room and see your jacket on the floor still warm. Your dog is curled up on it, eyes half closed. No chewing, no tearing. Just holding on to that familiar scent to sleep peacefully. To you it might seem mischievous, but to your dog it's closeness. When you're away, the smell on your clothes is the only thing that makes them feel like you're still near. Researchers call this scent bonding connection through scent. Experiments show that when dogs are exposed to their owner's scent, their heart rate drops and stress levels decrease. That old jacket becomes a kind of charm, a soothing reminder that helps them get through the loneliness. So the next time you find your dog curled up on your clothes, don't scold them. Smile, because to them, that's the only way to keep you close when you're gone. 16. Yawning with you, breathing in sync. You stretch, sigh, and yawn. A few seconds later, your dog yawns too. Not because it's tired, not because it's sleepy, just because you did. This is called contagious yawning. But what's remarkable is that dogs only catch yawns from humans they feel deeply connected to. Studies have shown the stronger the bond, the more likely the dog is to mirror your yawn. It's not imitation, it's neurological harmony. When you yawn, your dog's nervous system syncs with yours like hearts beating in unison. So the next time your dog yawns after you, don't shrug it off. It's a quiet message. We're so connected, even our bodies reflect each other. 17. Breathing in rhythm, hearts beating together. Night falls. The house is silent. You lie down, inhaling deeply, exhaling slowly. Then you notice next to you, your dog's chest rises and falls, in perfect sync with yours. Researchers studying circadian rhythms have discovered that when dogs sleep beside humans, their breathing and even heartbeats can align. It's a sign of complete safety. In the wild, synchronized breathing is how pack members build trust and peace. So when your dog breathes in rhythm with you, it means I'm not just beside you, I'm part of you. It's a profound harmony, spoken without words, only through each breath in and out. 18. Responding to your voice, a silent conversation. You mutter a few words, maybe talking to yourself, maybe humming. From across the room, there it is, a soft whine, a gentle woof, like your dog is answering back. To many it seems random, but science calls this responsive vocalization. Dogs adjust their sounds based on your emotional tone. When your voice is low and sad, they whine softly. When you laugh, their vocal tones lift too. It's not mimicry, it's participation. Their way of saying, I hear you, I understand you. Next time respond, because that's a dialogue between two hearts, spoken in sound, not language. 19. Waiting for you to eat, a ritual of trust. You set down the food bowl, the smell's irresistible, but instead of diving in, your dog just waits, eyes on you. Sometimes it even nudges the bowl closer to you first. In the wild, wolves eat in packs. They wait for the leader to begin. So when your dog waits for your presence before eating, it's not hesitation. It's a ritual, a way of saying, I only feel safe when you're here. Studies show that dogs eat slower and more calmly when their owner is nearby. Your presence turns the meal into a sacred moment of belonging. So next time your dog patiently waits before eating, know this. To them, it's not just a meal, it's family time. 20. The reunion at the door, a downpour of love. The door opens. The sound of keys jingles and your dog comes flying toward you, tail wagging like a storm, eyes glowing, the whole body trembling with joy. Then it leaps up, licking your face over and over again. To you, it might feel like too much, but in wolf packs, greeting returning members by licking their faces is a long-standing tradition. It's not play, it's a sacred ritual, a reaffirmation of love and connection. Studies show that these welcome home rituals lower stress hormones while releasing oxytocin for both the dog and the human. Every sloppy lick is nature's version of a happiness drug, so the next time you walk through that door and get drenched in a storm of affection, don't rush to wipe it away. Smile, because that's the purest moment of devotion. You're back. My world is whole again. And just like that, we've journeyed through 20 everyday dog behaviors, each one hiding some of the most heartfelt messages from a dog's soul. From a gentle lick on your hand to a quiet gaze, a soft whine, or an explosion of joy when you return home, none of it is random. These are rituals of love. They're how your dog whispers every day. You're not just my owner. You are my family. You are my entire world. The beauty of it all. They don't need words to prove it, just one look, one shared breath, one gentle touch, and suddenly you realize their love is pure, complete, and unconditional. If any moment in these 20 behaviors reminded you of your dog, maybe those sad eyes when you're tired or the joyful storm behind the door, we'd love to hear it. Share your story in the comments below. Your experience might be the inspiration someone else needs to recognize the priceless love sitting right beside them. And if this video helped you see your dog in a new light, don't let this be our last time together. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so every week we can continue exploring the touching secrets of a dog's body language and beautiful mind. Here we're not just talking about owning dogs. We're talking about living with them through every quiet moment, every breath in sync, every deep, meaningful gaze. Because when we understand them, we also learn how to love more, wait longer, and be kinder. So next time your dog approaches you, gently places a little paw on your hand, or simply looks at you without blinking, pause, because in that very moment they're saying the simplest, most sacred thing they know how to say: I love you with everything I have.